Hi, I'm Carmen Gorby, Chesapeake District Junior Civitan Chair, and in this video I'll share with you everything you need to know about becoming an Honor Club and an Honor Club of Distinction. But first, I'd like to remind you that as with all of our COAST videos, throughout the video I'll be spelling out a code word. Make sure you write down each letter that I give you so that you can complete the certification form on our district website to confirm that you are trained. Are you ready? Here's your first letter. Whether you're a new club or a club who's been established for a while, having a successful Junior Civitan year depends on how well you plan and then execute your plan. To help you effectively plan your year, you will use the Honor Club and Honor Club of Distinction forms. As with all Junior Civitan related forms, you can easily locate them on the juniorcivitan.org website. Simply go to Junior Civitan Resources, Literature and Forms, Club Literature, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll find two Honor Club nomination forms, a PDF and a Microsoft Word. The Microsoft Word is the easiest to fill out online. The Junior Civitan fiscal year mirrors that of your school year, begins July 1st and ends June 30th. You'll want to meet with your club's board of directors, your sponsor club liaison, and hopefully your advisor during the summer or first thing at the beginning of the school year so you can plan your year using the Honor Club as your roadmap. This way you can hit the ground running when school starts, if not before, and spend your meetings trying to figure out, instead of spending your meetings trying to figure out what to do next. Honor Club and Honor Club of Distinction are not competitive awards, meaning all clubs who fulfill the requirements will be acknowledged and awarded a patch for their banner at the Junior Civitan International Convention in June. However, even if you fulfill all the requirements, if you do not fill out the form and submit it for my signature, your club will not be recognized. I suggest that you assign an officer or a club member the responsibility of maintaining your Honor Club records throughout the year. As you start planning your year, fill everything out and highlight it in yellow. Then as you complete the project, revise it, edit it, and remove the highlighter. This way you'll know at any point throughout the year what you've accomplished and what you still need to do. All sections must be filled out legibly and completely, and you must earn the minimum required number of points in each section or you will be disqualified. Each section will ask you for total man hours. We've created a Google Sheet to help your club keep track of all your volunteer hours and timelines for all of your projects and activities. If you do not have this form, just let me know and we'll send that to you. You want to make sure you're recording all of your activity, whether it's 5 minutes to write a thank you note, a phone call, your planning sessions, and then of course the actual day of the event, how many people and how many hours everyone volunteered. If you have any questions about how to keep track of your volunteer hours and your timeline, please let myself, your lieutenant governor, or our district governor know and we'll help you. All forms must be signed off by your sponsor club liaison, your club president, your club advisor, and myself. You want to make sure that you allow yourself enough time to get this done and submit it to me before May 15th. Honor Club forms are due to Civitan International no later than June 1st. By having them sent to me by May 15th allows me enough time to verify your forms, sign them, and get them to International on time. You'll want to fill out the form with your club name, your sponsoring club name, our district. We are 66 and Chesapeake. Okay. Category 1, service projects. Community and or campus projects, you'll need at least 400 points for this section, and each project is worth 100 points. Include the name of the project, the date, the total man hours involved, and a concise description of your project. This does not have to include every detail, but rather the project, what your goals were, what you accomplished, and who it benefited. Part B under service projects is a project to benefit people with developmental disabilities. 200 points are required for this section and 100 points for each project. If you are not currently working or have a project that specifically works or relates to developmental disabilities, contact your sponsor club. More than likely they are already working with an organization to fulfill this requirement, help you fulfill this requirement. Category 2, fundraising. 100 points is required, and you're only required to do one fundraising project. However, if you're planning your year and looking at how much money you need to execute all of the projects and meetings and conventions that you want to attend, you will probably end up doing more than one fundraising project. If your school does not allow fundraising, please try to come up with some other kind of in-kind donation that can be given a value, such as collecting toys for an animal shelter. Figure out how much the toys are worth, what the value is, and record it here. Knowledge for category 3. 100 points required. This can be someone invited to speak on a specific topic. It can be a program explaining how to work with Special Olympics or any other projects that you are going to be involved with through the year. You can invite myself, your lieutenant governor, our district governor, your sponsor club to come and talk to you about Civitan. Category 4, fellowship. 200 points required, 100 for each. There's a junior fellowship requirement. This could be like a Christmas party, you go bowling, a picnic, something specific just for your junior club. There's also fellowship with your sponsoring Civitan club. And you want to make sure you record the number of juniors present as well as your adult Civitans. Category 4 is junior-senior club involvement. 400 points are required. You can have junior visits to senior clubs and meetings. Once again, you need the date and the number of juniors present. The senior visits to junior club meetings, same thing, date and number of seniors present. You can do joint service and fundraising projects, 100 points for each. And participating with Civitan in Advisor Appreciation Month in April will give you 25 points for these projects. You will need to get the signature of your sponsoring club president or your sponsoring club liaison to verify that the information in Category 5 is correct. Category 6 is club management and district involvement. 300 points are required. If you do an officer installation or initiation of new members, write your date here and who they were installed and initiated by. If you do not know what an installation or an initiation is, please contact myself, lieutenant governor, or a district governor, and we'll walk you through the steps. If you issue pins and membership cards to your members, once again, 25 points for each, and you can purchase both of these through the Junior Civitan Supply House at juniorcivitan.org. If you send your officer report forms to district and international after your elections in the spring and in the fall, you will get 25 points for each. Please note that if you send a form to me, I will always double check to make sure that it has been sent to international, and if not, I will do so for you. If you send your dues to district and international postmarked by November 1st, you can claim 35 points here. If you send it anytime after November 1st, you do not get these points. If you send your club roster, a list of members who are dues paid members to international and the district, you can claim 35 points here. This is a really important report to send in because it will list all of your club members who will be covered under this Junior Civitan insurance policy. If you send in your activities reports, which are due at the 10th of the month on October, December, February, and April, you can claim 25 points for each of these. If you attend our district training, and district meetings and projects, you can claim 25 points. So all of our club officers are required to be trained. We do this at the Chesapeake District through our COAST videos. Once all of your officers have watched the required videos and submitted the code words through the Google form, you can claim 25 points in this section. Participation in district-wide meetings and projects. If at least one member of your club is present for either of these, you can claim 25 points for each. Attendance at a district convention, once again, 25 points, and at least one member needs to be present. This is definitely where you want to have as many members as possible. We'll be doing officer elections and awards at our district convention, which is in April. Your next code word is a space. So no letters, you'll be doing 2 words. Now, some of you will be wondering or asking, can you get credit for a project in several different categories? And the answer to that is yes. For example, on our district meeting this year, our fall district meeting will be taking place on World Junior Civitan Day. In the afternoon, we'll also be working on our district project. So if you have a club member, and hopefully more than one, in attendance for our district meeting, you'll get the 25 points for our district meeting. If you participate in our district project, you will be able to get 25 points that day for participation in that. Our district project is a social cause awareness camp project, and so if you participate ahead of time and help promote the awareness of homelessness within your school and your community, you can check off the social cause awareness project as well. And collection selection will also be an area where you can check that off, because we will be collecting toiletries to donate to a homeless shelter. And then, of course, World Junior Civitan Day. So definitely look at your categories and see how you can fill out each of these categories with the various projects that you are doing. Okay, so now you pretty much know how to fill out your Honor Club and Honor Club of Distinction forms. I hope to see everyone submitting their forms or asking me questions throughout the year.